welcome back to our LeetCode contest series. And it's Sunday, we have a weekly contest 388. I was able to solve first three questions, and we'll see the third question now, which is the shortest uncommon substring in an array. So we're given an array of size n consisting of strings like that. I'll just copy it and yeah. So find a string array answer of size n such that answer I is the shortest substring of that index that does not occur as a substring in any other string. Okay, if multiple substring exist, then we should take the lexicographically smallest, and if no such substring exists, then it should be an empty string. Okay, so fine. So what we need to do is for every string like this C, B, C, A, B, A, D, B, A, D, C. Now for the first one, we need to find out any substring which does not occur in these three. And if there are multiple substrings which do not occur in these three and occur in this, then we can take the smallest one lexicographically. Lexicographically is the order in which it occurs in the dictionary, you can say. Yeah. And the first priority should be given to the shortest one, right? So what we can do is like this question, we have been given that maximum number of strings in an array is 100. So even if I put the brute force, that would give me 100 into 100, right? And if I create substrings of suppose CAB, I'll get C as a substring, A, B, then CA, and then AB, and then CAB. So I'll get 6. So number of substring is n into n plus 1 by 2. These are the number of substrings. So if we take the maximum length of the string can be 20. So we can get 20 into 21 by 2, that is going to be our 210. So, so if I'll do a brute force approach as well, looping over every array and then looping again toward in the whole array and then looping over every substring, then also it would be less than 10 raised power 9. So we can make use of the brute force approach here. This was the first intuition I got from the constraint. Otherwise, if it would have been a larger constraint, then I would have to go for maybe tries. But this one would be solved by brute force, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll first keep track of all the substrings. We'll make all the substring and we'll store them in a 2D array, most probably. So for AD, it will be A, D, and AD. So for BAD, it's going to be B, A, D, then BA, AD, and BAD. Then for C, it's going to be C. Now, for CAB, what I'll do is I'll just loop over all these. First, I'll loop over all the substrings and then loop over all these, right? For AD, BAD, and C. Now, if I use C is coming here, so I can't take S. A is coming here, B is coming here, CA is not coming anywhere, right? So CA is not coming anywhere, so we can take CA. But the answer is AB, right? Why? Because AB, if you see AB is also not coming anywhere. Plus, we need to take the shortest substring, but CA and AB both have the same length, that is 2. So we need to take the lexicographically smallest, which is AB, right? So what we'll do is when we are creating all these substrings, we'll also sort it. So while sorting it, we'll keep two parameters. But first is on the basis of length, that the length should be the smallest one should come first, and if the lengths are equal, then we'll sort it according to lexicographical order. So after sorting, this would become A, B, C, A, B, C, A, and C, A, B, like that. So now we'll check A, it's repeated, B is repeated, C is repeated, AB is not repeated. So AB would be our answer, right? Now in case of AD, I'll just sort it A, D, AD. No, it would be like A, AD, and D. Sorry, yeah, first we'll take on the basis of length. So it would be A, D, and AD. Right. So what I'll do is A, it's coming here, so we can't take it. D, D is coming here. We can't take it now. AD is coming here. So we didn't get any substring. So the answer for this should be an empty string. And for this, it was AB. Now, for this, we'll sort it first. After sorting A, B, D, now we'll take off length 2, AD, BA, now BAD. And we'll see A is repeated, B is repeated, D is repeated, AD is repeated, BA, I guess no, B is not there, B is the answer. Now for C, it's C, right? And C is repeated. Yeah, C we have got here. So what we'll do is here the answer will be empty string. So this way we'll proceed. Our intuition will be to like create list of strings or 2D array to store our substrings and then sort every substring list by length and lexicographical order. Then loop over every string, and then inside that we loop over every substring, and then inside that I loop over uh, every substring or uh, every other strings substring list. I'll show you how this works. This might be confusing for now, but when you'll see the code, you'll be getting the gist of it. Okay, so first we have got the length, fine. We have created a resultant array, right? Now I've created this 2D array or a list of list, which will store my all the substrings, right? So this part I've just done it to add a new array list, which would have been done here as well. I would have done it here also, but there is no issue about that. Yeah. So now what I'll do is I'll loop over, I'm creating substrings. So I loop over every string and then I loop over its length. So I'll start from 0 and I'll take from the next index till the end. And we'll use simple sub dot get I, which will get me that list for that string, and then I'll add the substring. This is the substring. So first one, it will take from so first one it is going to take from 0 till 1, first substring, which is going to give me in this case in case of CAB it will give me C. Now in next case this is going to give me from 0 till 2, which is going to give me CA. Now in next case, it is going to give me 0 till 3, which is going to give me CAB. Like that, it will create all the substrings, right? So I'll have all these substrings with me. This is done. Now what I'll do is I'll sort it here. When I've got all the substrings, I'll sort this substring list. So collections.sort, this is the substring list. I'll use the comparator, and then after that, I'll first find the difference of the length. If the difference, if they have some difference, so we'll take the shorter one, we'll directly return the difference. This will exactly give us the shorter one, right? Otherwise, if they are of the same length, then we can directly compare. This compare function will lexicographically sort it, right? So now what we'll do is I loop over every string again. Now, for this particular string like CAB, for CAB, I loop over every substring and I'll take a Boolean flag, right? And then I've got this substring. Now this is the first substring like we have seen here. Yeah. So this loop is gonna work over this. And this will be our A in our first case, right? And now this I loop over every string so that we can check for this substring in every all the list of all the strings, right? But if it is same as I, if I'm in the same what to say, so I can't check in the same list if that element is coming from that list. So I can't check it. I'll continue. Otherwise, what I'll do is if sub, which is my list of list dot get k for that string contains, like suppose I'll check first for this AD list Then for this, I'll check if it contains, this list contains my this substring. If it contains, then we can't take it. So I'll put flag as false and I'll break it. And when I come out of this loop, I'll check if flag is there, that means it was true. If flag is still true, that means no other list of substrings contains this substring. So we can directly take it. And I'll just break this loop. We need not check for the other substrings as we have got the shortest string or shortest substring or the lexicographically smallest one already. So we'll just break it. And we'll check if RESI is null right now. So we'll just assign it to empty string like that. So I guess this pretty much was easy one only. This would have, I mean, you would have got the gist of it. If there's any doubt, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you.